So I was just journaling today and I was ticking off all my tasks that I've done so far in the day. I've been awake for around 30 minutes right now, and the tasks that I've ticked off on my habit tracker are: today I've journaled, yesterday I did not read 10 pages of a book, yesterday I did yoga, yesterday I did not eat within my calorie range, yesterday I read the Bible, yesterday I played a bit of football, today I've made my bed, and today I have meditated for at least 3 minutes. Now, you may be wondering why I'm meditating for 3 minutes now after preaching meditation for quite a while, and the fact that I've meditated for like 6 months, in fact, 8 months now after my holiday. And the answer is because of my holiday. So, yeah, during this holiday, obviously, I was focusing on developing myself, and that didn't go out mostly to plan because I don't want to make excuses here, but I'm a guy who really wants to hang out with my family. So in the morning, I would look to meditate. The sun's shining, the sky is out. There's a nice little bench in front of me to sit onto. I walk out there, sit on it, nice and gently, and I inhale. I inhale the gentle, sweet breath. Feels amazing. I did that every day for 10 minutes for the first two holidays, for the first 2 weeks of my holiday. Then I got quite sick. I got pretty sick. It was malaria that I got ill with. Now, I don't want to make excuses about how my illness killed my workout gains and how my illness kind of halted my self improvement habits, but it did. So I was quite sick for a couple of days, and my workout progress quite diminished. Lost a lot of weight. My self improvement habits, they weren't as consistent. I was always journaling because I was sat down the whole day. I could just whip out my book and write, oh yeah, I'm grateful for being sick and vomiting today. Yeah, those are the type of things that I wrote on that holiday. And meditation, it wasn't something that I would do as much either because I would normally pair out my meditation with staying outside and relaxing. Walking around was quite a difficult task. But obviously the illness and all that pain, it lasted for about 1 week, so it wasn't the most. So we're around halfway through the holiday. We've got the funeral for my grandmother. We're preparing everything like that. I'm still meditating quite good. I'm meditating 5-10 minutes. It's going quite consistently. The main issue was the last week of the holiday where I got sick again, and I think it was malaria again, or my first malaria was not treated properly the first time I got it, or it was something else. It felt exactly like malaria, but I still don't know what it is because I didn't even get a checkup because it cost quite a lot, and my parents, they didn't want to have to go through the stress of having to delay the flight, and then I'd be still in Cameroon sick, vomiting all over the floor, and then I'm trying to get back to England. But thankfully, I'm here. I'm back in England, and after that long story that I've just told, I'm gonna get to the main point of why I recorded this video. So, when I was journaling today, we're back in present day right now. I've just been journaling a couple of minutes ago, and I'm writing the things I'm grateful for. So the first thing that I wrote I'm grateful for is that I'm grateful for all of the food my mom buys for us. They're super nutritional and help a lot with life and health. The second thing that I journaled was I'm grateful for all the paper in this house. It lets me do my journal and track habits. Cool. The third thing that I journaled, my goal is to journal three things that I'm grateful for and to deep journal about one thing. So I kind of did the deep journal and the free journal task all in one with this third thing that I'm grateful for. So the first thing I said is that I'm grateful for noticing that I journal more just to get the task done and to fulfill my ego. That's actually deep stuff because I will begin to lose the benefits of the habit or not acquire many benefits because I'm not focused as much as improving my mindfulness with things such as meditation. I'm simply focused on getting that tick box on that piece of paper. I'm simply focused of filling out my habit tracker with a bunch of ticks and being like, nice, I did this, but there's not much context to it. And that's why I believe that there's quite a danger problem that you must be careful when it comes to using habit trackers because it can be quite detrimental to your self-improvement, especially if you're very unaware of your thoughts and unaware of your actual self. So when you're focused on trying to start a new habit, you want to start reading, start doing a sport, exercise, yoga, plenty of good habits that are very good to start. Let's use reading for an example. If you would like to read 10 books of a page every day, then go ahead, go for it. But when you're tracking these habits, I always urge you to be very specific about what you're actually reading and how it's going to align to a bigger purpose, a bigger goal in your life. Because if you're telling yourself to read 10 books, 10 pages every day, it can be 10 pages of anything. 10 pages of anything. There's books everywhere in this world. No matter how modern our world is, there's still books. There's books everywhere. Books will never, I don't think they'll ever expire in the world. And when you're telling yourself just read 10 pages of a book, it kind of gives yourself a way to cop out. Like, you can just read 10 books of some random book that doesn't align to your true goals and will not really benefit you. You could read 10 pages of a manga book and you can still count it, right? That's why with habit trackers, you should be very, very careful about what you're tracking and what's going on in your head, and you should be more aware about what thoughts your head is telling you because when times are tough, your mind's going to be coping and saying like, "Oh yeah, I did it at least," and then you tick that box and you're happy, you're proud of yourself because you got that tick. Then you look back a few moments, you probably forgot about that moment where you cheated, but you kind of actually did the habit, but you ticked it off, so you technically did it. You're gonna forget about that moment because it's just a little tick. It's one tick out of all of the 100 ticks that you've ticked on your box because you're very disciplined. You're a very disciplined man who's doing the habits. That's what everyone else sees. But were you really the disciplined man when you chose to read 10 pages of manga over 10 pages of what actually aligns to your purpose? I certainly don't think so. But do you think that? What matters is what you think. And what you think will drastically change your life. And I did make this mistake in Cameroon. And I made this mistake pretty much now. So twice, maybe three times, maybe even more than that. But you see, when I was meditating, I was sat there meditating for 10 minutes. That was one of the tasks that I had to tick off on my journal. And I was like, okay, I woke up at like 6:30 or something, meditate, 10 minutes. That was all I was focused on. Nothing else. Just meditate, meditate, meditate. I was so focused on getting that tick off the box and completing those 10 minutes that I actually completely forgot about the purpose of meditation. I forgot about how you're meant to be aware of your own thoughts and how you're meant to be more mindful of the negative thoughts and all thoughts in general that come up in your head. I wasn't aware of that. I was just sat there waiting till 10 minutes passed. I was consistently in my head, so I wasn't actually focused on my breathing. I wasn't focused on the surroundings around me. I wasn't breathing fully. I was sat here like this, checking my phone, checking if the time's done, check again. Oh, 8 minutes left. 4 minutes later. Oh, 4 minutes left. Okay. I just started daydreaming now. Oh yeah, that time where I fought that kid in school. Oh yeah, or that girl that I should have spoke to that girl, bro. Oh, that girl was so beautiful. Oh, 0 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes of meditation done. That's how it was like, and that's how it can be like for some people. And that's all I want to tell y'all. It's my first video in about 6 weeks, and I didn't make a video in the past week because I did come back around 4 days or 5 days ago. I would have made a video immediately, but obviously I was still a bit sick and I've got to settle. I still feel a bit. Oh, I feel much better now, definitely. I can definitely exercise now. I'm getting back onto my grind, getting back onto my goals, and in the next couple of videos, you guys will all see my progress that I've made because I have made a lot of progress. I promise you. I promise you I've made a lot of progress despite being sick and despite having not the best diet in Cameroon. And I assure you, it's not my fault. It's not my fault, bro. Don't kill me, man. Don't kill me, bro. But anyways, keep working hard. Keep grinding. Aaron is out.